Now, there is no shortage of videos posted to the platform with titles like, how much YouTube paid me? How much YouTube paid me in 2022? How much YouTube paid me with 10,000 subscribers? How much YouTube paid me with 100,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers? Or better yet, how much YouTube paid me for this 1,000,000 view video? Or how much YouTube paid me last month? How much YouTube paid me during a recession in 2023? These videos are endless. And I think today are actually really, really good videos because it actually gives you an insight to how much YouTube pays creators. And it's not so much clickbait either, really. They tell you how much they make, but more importantly, they tell you more than just that. They tell you where all of their income is coming from. And typically it's more than just YouTube. We've got affiliate marketing, we got paid promotions, we got brand deals, we got third-party websites, we got businesses. The list goes on and on. YouTube is literally just the beginning. Much like any other social media platform for that matter, it just allows you the ability to utilize a platform and its algorithm to gain reach, exposure, build an audience, a subscriber base, a following, and tell your story, share information, helpful tips, teach people how to do certain things, entertain them for anything really. I've actually come across a channel on YouTube that's doing really, really well, showing Ring camera footage of just black bears hanging out on their front porch. Like, it's unbelievable how many opportunities exist out there for monetization. Now, with that being said, everyone's going to be watching these videos for a completely different reason and a completely different purpose. Me, typically, my entertainment source comes from car channels, and automotive channels. Like, if I'm gonna watch YouTube for fun, that's what I'm gonna watch. Now, granted, everybody's different, and with that, there's an abundance of opportunity for creators to create content for that specific, particular niche audience category channel type. But here's the problem. Because there's so much transparency in just how lucrative and profitable this business type or informal business or industry of content creation and brand building can be, there's going to be risks associated with it. And the greatest risk that we experience now is copyright infringement, which is now being mislabeled as freedom of speech, fair use. And a lot of creators are putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of resources. They're investing heavily in this content creation only to have it taken away and stolen from them and repurposed on other platforms for others' gain. Now, I could go through and show you how much YouTube paid me last month, and odds are it would probably be a very low viewed video and very, very low like rate because people don't really want to hear how much money I make or how much money I earn from doing something that isn't considered a real job. People, not everybody, but people typically fall into the category of those who choose to comment. And the comments come in negatively. But with that being said, by giving access to this back-end information and insight to the folks out there who would love to duplicate and repurpose through automated systems like AI, OpenAI, ChatGPT, which is going to be a game changer in the next few months, we really got to figure out a solution here before shit gets out of hand. So I'm working on my solution. I don't have it fine-tuned just yet. And my solution will include my wife's solution and quite possibly my brother's solution and others within our circle utilizing this solution that will not only protect our content that we create, but also continuously put the revenue into the pot that it belongs into, which is the rightful creator. Now, with that being said, I have no qualms over people utilizing other people's content for supportive reasons or reactionary reasons or debate or just for fun and satire and things like that when clearly identified. However, when you just steal somebody's content 100% and repurpose it as your own and don't even clarify where you got it from and how it's not actually you, that's pretty fucked up, okay? But hey, it's America. This is how capitalism works, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and complain and cry about it. I'm going to figure out a way to solve the problem. I'm going to create a solution. I'm not necessarily going to sit and wait and twiddle my thumbs and hope that, you know, somebody either gains a conscience or, you know, there's some form of rules put in place, some fail-safe, some system to prevent that from happening, because odds are, if it were to happen, it would have already happened by now. And I truly believe that some of these other platforms are purely being created and pushed and promoted for that very reason. There's a huge audience out there. And not only a huge audience out there looking for this content, but there's another huge audience out there willing to monetize and pay for this content. Advertising and marketing is quite possibly one of the best industries you can be in for making money, particularly making money without having a real product or without having a tangible good or item. It's amazing. I mean, there's people on third-party platforms like for their fans only and different pay sites like that are making what most people would dream of making as an annual salary, they're making every month with digital products, i.e. video and photography. That's it. Digital photography at that. And, you know, with the way that iPhones and Samsung Galaxies and Google Pixels and the technology that we have today, you can make some pretty impressive content. So we have to figure out a way to maximize on the work that we do and maintain and keep all of our profits and our hard work and the fruits of our labor in-house. Sorry, I got a phone call coming in. I had to call you back, buddy. So, with that being said, we got to get creative. We got to get innovative. Now, this may be an introduction, an opportunity for NFTs to really take a hold and serve as, you know, their purpose for what they could really be utilized for, which is something I said about 2 years ago when I really started getting, you know, into NFTs. But at the end of the day, we have to realize that, you know, there are folks out there that are looking to take advantage of the system. And they're looking to do it in an unethical way. And, you know, they're looking to rob and steal from creators and take food out of other people's mouths. It is what it is. This is the country that we live in. This is what we voted for, sort of. But it's never going to change. It's never going to end. We just have to continuously get better. We have to continuously be smarter. We have to continuously be pushing the envelope forward to improve and try to block the haters. We'll just say block the haters, okay? The haters, the thieves, the crooks, the robbers. It is what it is, you know? If you have any experience in content creation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you don't, and you're saying, wait, hang on, how much money can you make? How can I get involved with this? How do I get started? Then by all means, hit me up, reach out. I have to, at this point in time, consider myself a coach, a YouTube coach. I believe that would probably be the best title for what I do. And I help coach people and grow their channels to greater levels, but more importantly, higher income levels. And those don't necessarily always translate in the form of views and subscriber counts. At the end of the day, we set goals, we set targets, and we execute to make those happen. And they're going to be accomplished in a variety of different ways. There's no one set way. There's not a standard linear method of achieving these goals. But I'd have to consider myself a coach at this point. And I enjoy it. Yesterday, we had some amazing progress. This channel was able to receive a #1. So #1, when you upload a video on YouTube, you get 1 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. I was able to produce a 1 out of 10. And then from there, I was able to get my wife to do the same on 2 channels of hers yesterday, back to back. And those produced, on my channel, they produced roughly 10,000 views on the video. And let's put this into perspective. 10,000 views on the channel with 74-ish thousand subscribers. Whereas my wife was able to produce 20,000 views on a channel with like 10,000 subscribers, and then about 100,000 views on a channel with 140,000 subscribers. I'm trying to remember this like from memory. These are all great numbers. They're all a step in the right direction and really identifying the key targets and how to be most effective with the changes to this new algorithm. And what's most interesting is that typically the YouTube channels, the coaches, those who create content specifically for helping content creators build bigger, better channels that are more profitable, they don't get a lot of views because they're specifically targeted to that target audience, that target demographic, that niche. So if we were to look at the broad spectrum of viewers on YouTube and we were to say, well, how many viewers on YouTube want to be entertained? How many viewers on YouTube want to be informed? How many viewers on YouTube want to be educated? Maybe we're looking at, let's just say a three-way tie. So we got 33% and a third of viewers that want to be educated. Great. But of those who want to be educated, how many actually want to be educated on making YouTube channels and making YouTube channels grow, building subscribers, getting more views, and making more money? So then as you start drilling down, you get to, what could be, billions and billions of viewers down to millions, maybe hundreds of millions of viewers. So you have to look at it from a much closer perspective, narrower focus on exactly who's your target. Who are you talking to? Who do you want to connect with? Who's more likely to convert? Who's actually seeking your message? That's the key. And with that, you can then align even better with marketing, with advertisers, with paid promotions, and other ways of monetizing and increasing your income and your revenue and profits through the content that you create. It's an interesting business. It's a lot of fun. It's actually really easy if you just get started. One of my most recent, I don't know if I want to say it's a client or if it's an apprentice or whatever, but G.I. Justin, he just hit the mark yesterday or today. YouTube finally gave it to him, so he's going to be monetized, and we're gonna do it again. I'm working on some new channels myself that I'm going to get monetized. And we're going to keep this cycle going, but we're also going to continuously put in security and fail safes to protect what we're working on. Remember, diversity, security, and cash flow. So the diversity is going to come in multiple channels. And the cash flow is going to come in multiple channels, as well as multiple ways of monetizing this content and monetizing your brand. And the security is going to come in and locking that down and securing it for yourself so that others don't try to steal it and put it somewhere else. All that to say, if you want to know more, links in the description down below. Check them out. Hit me up. If it's no interest to you, no harm, no foul. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see y'all real soon. Do you like my new shirt? Squirrel Tribe got it for me. All right. Bye.